Normally the way you shoot an animated movie is, well, it's only for sound, so you're in a very sterile booth with no one to play opposite except the director. So it's a very isolating experience. But what's great about the way Gore Verbinski is directing this is that we're all on a stage. We're all performing the scenes. There's a beginning, middle, and end. We're able to have our, track our own performances. We're shooting in order, which is great. You never have to worry about where you are in your emotional arc. And just the interaction that you get from other performers, the energy and the, it's just so much more creative and so much more rewarding, really, as a performer. When Beans is under pressure, she just freezes, and she can't move. Essentially, it's as if she's seen a ghost. I've actually seen lizards freeze myself as a kid. I used to sort of try to catch lizards, and apparently they freeze because they're accepting sunlight. They need sort of vitamin D, and so they freeze to get sunlight, and then they're able to be re-energized and carry on their way. I think Beans and Rango have an unusual relationship because I think Beans sees through Rango from the get-go. She knows that he's not particularly brave or strong. He sort of performs his one-act show for her from the get-go. And so she doesn't really know what to make of him. She's never met anyone like Rango before. So it's not until she gets back to town and Rango's been appointed sheriff and she hears these stories that she feels even more confused. And actually, there's a scene when they're all at a campfire and Rango's sort of regaling everyone with all these incredible tales. And I think Beans is the one person who knows that Rango isn't who he says he is. But she doesn't uncover him because she's so charmed by him. Rango's everything Beans isn't. Rango is charismatic, he's funny, he's beloved, he embellishes stories, and Beans is a simple farm girl who's never really met many people. Gore wanted Beans to sound like Holly Hunter, and I'm fortunate in that I'd seen her Raising Arizona many times, so I just sort of sped up, the dialect and then gave her a tomboy feel, and then did a sort of Western Southern accent, and I had a great time doing it. He's extraordinarily collaborative, so you feel you can discuss anything with him, and he's open to any improvisation, or not that I've done much of that because the writing is so good on this, and it's such a great, delicious feeling to say good lines. I'm very happy with the way Beans looks. I love the kind of pagan curls. I love the dress. I love how fierce she is. But I love that she's got, fine chiseled features. If I was to be a lizard, I'd want to look just like Beans.